Okay, we're going to try this again. I'm Chris from the Great Brick Lab, and I am still learning how to do a live stream and all this equipment that I've got. I want to thank you for joining me, and today I'm doing a very non-traditional, well, what is traditional for me is picking a Pablo. This is live, so interact with me. I have a screen here where I can chat with anybody who comes in. I've got a manual pick sheet, so I picked a couple of small orders, and so we're trying something a little bit different here. I'm going to make this video a little bit shorter here, but I'm still having equipment problems here, so that is just something I'm just going to have to learn to get through. I did get a new webcam, and that new webcam is really nice. It's got a good quality microphone, so my live stream on Thursday nights, which is at 9 p.m., should run a lot better. All right, so 447 is the next part. Actually, I probably should go grab my apron. I used to pick with an apron. All right, 447. Because this is a new format, I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes with the camera here, and I don't know. One of the reasons I wanted to change this format was so I could give everybody kind of a unique view of my store and kind of go over things a little bit. 524 is the next one. So here's what is this? Black hips and legs, knee pads, chains from Skull Belt Pattern. Somebody bought a couple of these. A couple of weeks ago, I spent a lot of time cataloging a whole bunch of just hips and legs. My drawer was so full, or my minifig station was so full of stuff. 903. The nice thing is I've only got 3 more parts for this order, or 3 more lots to pick. 903 would be right here. This little motorcycle right here. So there's 903. And then 1483. Alright, so when I get back to my bench, if you're chatting with me, I will find your comments then. And another motorcycle. Okay, good. So there's 3 in there. And I'm going to grab this one. All right, let me put these parts down so I can go and pick the next one. The next few parts. So, all right. Bettina, thank you for joining. And I am pretty sure there's some lag happening. So we'll do our best. This setup isn't working out all that great. But I am trying something completely new this morning. So 1949 is going to be right here. Uh-oh. So, okay. So here's an interesting thing that happens. The way we do our drawers is when something is empty, like these drawers are empty, they ended up here. And I'm looking for drawer number 1949. And 1949 should be right here. 48, 49. And it's not there. So that means that probably somebody put the drawer back in the wrong slot. So where is 1949 at? Because none of these say 1949. But now I've got to find 1949. It's in here somewhere. All right, so 50, 51, 4, 6, 7, 58, 59, 60, 61. Oh, here it is, 1949. Somehow it ended up over here. So when we do our picking, we don't have to have a high level of focus with our normal picking process. You can just kind of grab a drawer and follow the pick sheet that I make on the brick stock, and it gets you through everything pretty quickly and easily. So still experiencing a lot of frame drops on this picking. So I don't think this format is it's already not working out very well. Yeah, I can see the lag is happening really badly here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this live stream and I'm going to try again on a different computer on a new order here. So I've got this one picked. I really want to give you guys a good experience when I'm doing these, and right now I'm not able to do that. So I'm going to stop it and then we're going to switch computers and see. Okay, so I think this is working again from a different computer, and I've got an employee coming in, so we're gonna fly by this thing. So we are flying. I'm doing live right now.
Oh, cool.
All right, so very unprofessional. I got this one picked, and I'm only doing these simple little pick sheets. There's a whole lot of other orders that need to be picked, but I thought I would do these, and the live isn't working out very well this morning. But we are live right now. That's why the light's on. So people are getting a very behind-the-scenes look today at what we do. So, and I don't have a mobile camera right now, so I need to hook up the mobile camera. So, I promised everybody I would do a live this morning, so you're welcome to pack that one if you like. I'm really out of sorts today. So, and we got Bettina, if she's still with us. We got 13 playbacks, so I think I'm going to delete this one later, but oh my gosh, this is awful. Alright, so if I do almost got it. Yeah, you can minimize this, and I'll put. I just need a chat window is all I need. Denmark, wow, that's so cool that you're in the Denmark area and you're watching our live stream. Well, welcome to the live stream. So yeah, you can have that computer, and I am doing this over here. I don't think this is going to make it long term on the channel, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so I can transition to this, and then I'm over here, and so now we're live on this one. Okay, good. Alright, so here's the next Bricklink order that I'm going to pick, and I did not like walking around manually picking it. Oh my gosh, I did not like that at all, and trying to carry the camera at the same time. I don't know how anybody does that. I know Evan from Just a Brick in the Bucket does that, and I usually wear a microphone so that you can hear me really well. But I don't know, this is really flying by the seat of my pants here. So we're gonna do this speed walkthrough because I'm only picking one order right now. Gosh. So I'm rotating all the way around my store and the camera's super bouncy. I don't like any of this. Alright, 93. So if you're just joining the live stream, welcome to the most entertaining and unprofessional live stream on YouTube. So these are like 12 cents. That's 10 cents. No, test 10 cents and 12 cents. Just these little legs. Somebody wants just the legs. I have one of my catalogers do just the legs. I don't even have a bin number to put it in, and all you see is the camera. Normally I do dual cameras. If you've seen any of my other Pablos, oh my gosh, this is just a disaster. And I hope the audio is coming in. I can hook up the microphone really quickly here, actually plug in the microphone, and maybe the audio will improve. Let's do that. Let me hook this up first. All right. So TT 9-4, way up here on top. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it. It's so tall. I'd really like to eliminate these, but there's these large drawers are nice for holding, you know, big parts. But I don't know. I just don't think it's working really well like I wanted it to. All right, so somebody got the instructions for 70 cents for one of these games. What's the 9 okay, so it's in this 9-4 bag. Ugh. Is it the only thing in here? I did this, I put these instructions in here like years ago. All right, so there's the instructions. Right? Yeah. Instructions and a building, or build, and that leaves like one thing in here. Seriously, that's been in the store for like 3 years. All right, 302. This cart is absolutely necessary. I don't think I'm going to do this walking Pablo thing. It just fell apart on me this morning. So enjoy the entertaining live stream. It may not last on the channel. Okay, so they bought hips as well. So I've got to show you these, and this is reversed because there's a mirror on there. All right, so now we're better. 961, that's way over here. And with the cart holding the camera, it's so much better. It frees up both my hands. No wonder this is so much better. Makes me realize that the traditional Pablo picking method, I just need to make it shorter. I hired a social media manager. Can you believe that? Because I don't understand social media so much, I hired a guy to manage my channel for social media. And he said, Chris, make your videos shorter. Okay. This was totally worth it. 1014. This black helmet with the dimples, without visor dimples. Ooh, I hope it doesn't have the visor dimples. Let's check it. 1014. So this is where, if you have a used store, cataloging your parts are so important. Oh my gosh, it doesn't have the dimples. So that camera won't show it unless I put the wide angle lens on it. Let me go wide angle on you. And I brought one of my wide angle lenses down here. Let me grab it real quick. Sorry, I didn't do anything today. Kyle's been lazy. All right, so here is, it does not have the like the dimples right here in the side of the chin. Makes it worth $3 and near 70 cents. All right, now I need to go backwards here. And 1585. 1585, where is that? Right here. Need 8 of these. I don't have any light. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're saying, Chris, you barely know how to run your Bricklink store, you would be incorrect. I'm doing a pretty good job of running the Bricklink store. What I'm doing a very terrible job at is YouTubing. All right, so I got the trans yellow part here in 1920. What is this? They only want one of these. Isn't that for Sandy? See, if I was picking it with brick stock, I get so curious about these parts. When you're picking with brick stock and I'm using that pick sheet that I normally do, watch my other videos, I'll right click on the part and see what it comes with, and it enhances my experience of picking. I enjoy it so much more that way, and now I'm realizing why I like doing it the other way. All right, did I get the right one? 2069 is the drawer number. We are looking for this little cape here. And it is in there, yay. There's the cape, yay. We are almost done with this order. All right. And I had to use all this paper. I mean, huge piece of paper. This is awful. This is okay. So they picked a Hero Factory minifig, and it looks like that was the most expensive part on their order. This is a nice order. This is like a $15 order. Thank you so much. Yeah, falling apart today. 2253, which is, if I give you a view, it's going to be right here. Yeah, right there. 2253. All right. So who is in the chat? Because since I'm picking it this way, the chat's way over here.
Just got 2 more comments.
Okay, so Bettina, I love your channel. It's so good and informative. I've already learned so much from you. Well, probably not today, but maybe my other ones. I don't even need this. Let's throw this away here. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're learning from the channel. I have learned that my equipment does not meet the needs. So this one has been picked as well. You know, I don't know that we. So Kyle's here and he's helping out. Do you want to say hi?
Hey.
Hey, this is Kyle. So I don't know if we should use this card or not because I didn't do a traditional Pablo. I called it number 18, so I guess. But I have a plan to delete this video eventually, and Bertina might be the only one who actually got to view it. I don't even know.
I walked in today and I felt like I was in another universe. I'm like, what are all these papers?
Oh my gosh, nothing was set up, and I created this Brickowl sheet here, and I don't even know if I want to use this. So, but this is like the multi-order picking sheet for Brickowl, and like that's order number 1, 0, 2, 0. All right, there's only 3 orders on here, but it's so confusing. I guess we're just so used to the way we're traditionally picking it with. Well, anyway, so this, I just threw that order sheet away. This one here is for this order here. Okay. I'll let you pack this. And I think the best thing I can do is let Kyle get to work. There's one more order I'm going to pick. I got to find the order. I think it might be, it's a Brickowl order. So I'm going to pick one more Brickowl order. Here's everything for this order, Kyle. Sorry, it's a mess. So what Kyle does is, so I pick the orders, and then Kyle comes and then rechecks everything. Now, if you have people working for you, I like that system of.
What do we even do about what they were put in?
Put a smiley face. I don't know. On our cards.
Your order was put in the video.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like in the video and these cards. I mean, it was a fun idea, and I've got a whole bunch of these cards printed. We'll keep doing it that traditional Pablo way. And the one that comes out Monday morning is very traditional. But I'm trying something new here to keep these videos short. I don't even know how much time is the video so far. Do we have?
Wait, you said this was 18, 19?
No, that's the number of the video. I want to know.
No, okay.
I was curious to how long. Okay, we're at 29 minutes, so I'm actually going to end the stream here. Bertina, I want to thank you for joining, and I am thrilled that you've learned a lot about Bricklink and Brickowl and processes. So Bertina, let's interact a little bit here because you're live and you just said you were back on again. So I'm going to give you, let's do a little Q&A. So I'm going to do a tour walkthrough, and I'm going to let Kyle finish up picking some orders. So one thing I've learned in running a Bricklink and a Brickowl store, okay, so I started with Bricklink, and the way I got started is I just ended up with a random bag of Lego from a thrift store, and it was completely random and completely unorganized, and I didn't know what it was, and I found out what the set was by doing some investigative research. Then I found Bricklink, and I was like, it's so easy to open up a store, and this was like 4 years ago. I've learned that it's a little bit more difficult, but it is possible to open a store. Totally worth it. This version of my store here, so what you're looking at is version number 5 of the store that we've been through. And when I say version number 5, I've remodeled. So the first version was just like a bench, basically some shelving units that I called a bench, and it was only about waist high. And it had 2 of these on top of it with one of these shorter ones on top of that, because that's what I could make space for. The numbering structure of the drawers was chaotic. It worked, I could find parts, but you were bouncing all over the place. You'd be picking the new ones over here, and then you'd go over to the other side of the store for a different letter. It was pretty chaotic, and I didn't have a thought for what we have today after 4 years of development. So we start picking right there. That's the beginning. So when you start picking, this is drawer number 1. Okay, let me get that camera right there. Okay, and this is the new row. So the new row, I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm pretty sure the new row is going to end. So this is the last column we have today, and I think I'm going to make this column here the last of the new rows. Okay, and then we're going to possibly move this first used row over to here. Okay, rather here, and then it'll be used, and then come around the corner here, and then you get more used. That, as we grow in my current space, that will give me the most optimized use of the rows, because those drawers right there, that's S and T. Those are the ones that we were bouncing around with. And then S was like small parts, T was like top shelf. It made sense 4 years ago, totally doesn't make sense today. But when I talk about my pick path, meaning one path, you pick all your parts, you put all your orders on one sheet, and you walk around once. With a successful store, and on Monday morning we processed 30 orders at the same time. And this is our picking cart right here. So some orders are pretty small, so they'll fit in this little drawer. This is a larger cup that'll be for a little bit larger order, a medium-sized order. And then the largest orders sometimes will take up one of these bins, or maybe even multiples of those bins. But it's all picked from this cart. The bags are on this cart. We can restock everything right here in the store. So that's how the store runs, and really enjoy it a lot. I've got now 3 people working for me, all of them in a part-time, essentially a part-time way. So that's what we do. So I am going to close out this video. I really hope that you'll continue to watch our videos and come on, and we got a lot of great content here. So I am Chris from the Great Brick Lab, and I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, give us comments, feedback on what you're looking for. We're getting a lot of great reception for what we're doing here. This is me signing off. And done.